Hi everyone, thanks again for your great enthusiasm and participation in our last PD session on summer. You guys are always willing to take on some crazy and creative work, which is really great to see. This time we took on summer as we want to think about best practice of our iPad devices in lessons. We started to look at the powerful tools that we can leverage to create unique learning experiences like no other for our students on iPad. Here is an overview of our last session. We started off with a super quick look at Summer on YouTube, thanks to John Spencer. We focused on thinking about how we can move away from simply substituting our paper-based workflows and use iPad to really delve deep into creating amazing digital content. This can redefine and transform our teaching and learning process with iPad and Apple Pencil. Redefining a task. For Hickory Dickory Dock, we started by looking at 3 paper-based worksheets. We ordered them from the lowest level of thinking up to the highest order of thinking. We worked through the worksheets and discussed what learning students were gaining by doing these worksheets. Apart from filling in time or being used as relief teacher fodder, we decided these worksheets weren't worth the paper they were printed on. The time, effort and trees wasted was a sorry sight. We moved on to digital versions of our highest end paper-based worksheet utilising Pages. We discussed that apart from some low-level digital skills, such as dragging and dropping, we weren't elevating the workflow very much. We moved to Numbers and looked at starting to utilise some of the cell formats within Numbers, such as a pop-up menu, which was used to create a list of the missing words. This was the first phase in starting to modify our work on iPad. We looked at using autofill cells to quickly duplicate a cell's contents. Such a handy tool, magic. We looked at how we could completely redefine this task into something we could only use our iPad to make. We started off by using clips to record ourselves as a mouse emoji saying the Hickory Dickory Dock nursery rhyme. We added in live titles and stickers and exported our clips to our Photos app.
Hickory Dickory Dock. The mouse ran up the clock.
We opened up a resource in Keynote and using the placeholder added in our clips video. We animated the mouse running up the clock. We used build order to rearrange our elements, change controls and timing. We exported our Keynote slide as a movie and airdropped our finished presentation.
The clock struck 1. The mouse ran down. Hickory Dickory Dock. The mouse ran up the clock. The clock struck 1. Boing! The mouse ran.
Digital assessment in Keynote. We looked at using Pages and Keynote to create a digital assessment to measure student creativity. We added our Memoji from last session to the submarine. We added our submarine to a Keynote animation. We learned a cool trick to use Apple Pencil to take a screenshot. After watching the animation, we recorded our voice to explain what we saw.
And I can see orange fishes, and a shark, and what else I can see? Oh, a dolphin! Ah, no, it's not a dolphin, it's another shark.
Student projects. Our students had a crash course in 2 apps. They used Sketches School to create a sketch of their favourite food. They had to sketch quickly without hesitation and without it being perfect. Using clips, they introduced themselves with a Memoji and added in live titles. They added in their sketch and explained why this was their favourite food. They added in stickers and emojis to enhance meaning, and a soundtrack for fun. With only 15 minutes to learn, they did amazing. Creative literacy workflow. For our creative literacy workflow, we looked at using augmented reality. We became a character from the book, and using a speech bubble, read out our favourite quote. We use Reality Composer, the Face Anchor and the True Depth camera to do this. We use screen recording to help capture ourselves as the character or animal.
Magical me. The best thing about being Harry Potter is riding to school on the train.
You're a wizard, Harry.
World landmarks. For our world landmark task, we started with paper-based worksheets again. We looked at pages for a digital worksheet, but decided students couldn't visualise the place or landmark. We moved over to using numbers and a worksheet with a few more visuals on there. We looked at the pop-up menu again to choose answers that were correct and looked at what an image gallery was. Using the Photos app, we learnt a really cool trick of photo stacks. We were able to add multiple photos into our image gallery at one time and easily tap through the different images. Using Reality Composer, we were able to look at 3D models of the landmarks and try to place these on the globe. We had a busy day learning all about Sama.